The digital world never sleeps, and neither do we. Get ready for a rapid-fire download of the news that matters now. From alarming headlines that turn out to be less than they seem, to critical updates on how you protect your digital life, we're breaking it all down. Buckle up because the information landscape is shifting, and you need to stay ahead of the curve. Today, we're diving deep into the stories that are making waves and shaping your online experience. You won't want to miss a second of this. Let's get into it. First up, a massive wave of reports claimed Gmail was issuing a widespread security warning, sending users into a frenzy. Was it true? We've got the official word straight from the source. Next, we're exploring the evolving landscape of online security. Even when the alarms aren't blaring, are you truly protected? We'll break down the best practices and the new technologies designed to keep your digital life safe, because in today's world, your password is just the first line of defense. Then, we're cutting through the noise to bring you clarity. When official statements clash with viral claims, how do you know what to believe? We're analyzing the situation and giving you the facts you need to navigate the information overload and protect your accounts. And finally, we're tackling the biggest question in digital safety. Is the way we've been protecting our accounts for years now obsolete? We're diving into the new recommendations that could change how you log in forever. Stick around for all these critical updates and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Gmail Security Alert, Fact versus Fiction. Major headlines recently suggested that Google had issued a widespread security warning to billions of Gmail users, prompting urgent calls for password changes. However, Google has officially stepped in to clarify these reports, labeling them as entirely false. The tech giant has moved to reassure its vast user base that Gmail's existing security measures remain robust and highly effective. This clarification comes after a period of significant online speculation, fueled by reports that tied the supposed warning to a previous breach affecting one of Google's Salesforce accounts. While Google did confirm a breach by the hacker group, Shiny Hunters, in June, they emphasized that only basic, largely public business information was compromised, and crucially, no Gmail passwords were accessed. Despite these reassurances, the narrative of a mass alert and mandatory password resets gained considerable traction, with subsequent reports attempting to clarify the situation. Google clarified that while phishing attempts are a constant threat, their systems are designed to block over 99.9% of such malicious attempts from reaching users. They reiterated that security is a paramount concern, with significant investment in innovation and clear communication regarding risks and protections. To further enhance user security, Google continues to advocate for the adoption of passkeys, a more secure, password-less alternative, alongside encouraging users to maintain strong security practices across all their online activities. The company's proactive stance aims to combat misinformation and ensure users are equipped with accurate information to safeguard their digital presence. Audience impact. Users expressed relief, but also raised concerns about the spread of misinformation, highlighting the need for clearer communication from tech giants during security-related events. Security experts are emphasizing the importance of vigilance and adopting new security measures like passkeys. But is the danger completely gone, or are there still lurking threats we need to be aware of? We'll explore the evolving nature of online security and what it means for you. Gmail Security, Debunking Myths, Reinforcing Practices. Recent widespread reports indicated that Google had alerted over 2 billion Gmail users to potential security risks, urging immediate password changes to prevent data phishing. However, Google has officially refuted these claims, stating that no such broad security notifications were issued and that Gmail users are not facing an immediate, elevated risk of intrusion. The company clarified in an update on its Workspace blog that while phishing remains a persistent threat, Gmail's built-in protections successfully block more than 99.9% of phishing and malware attempts. Despite debunking the specific warning reports, Google continues to stress the importance of fundamental online security hygiene. This includes the consistent use of strong, unique passwords and the adoption of more advanced, passwordless authentication methods like passkeys. While passwords have been the cornerstone of online security for decades, their effectiveness is diminishing compared to newer technologies. Security experts now suggest that the frequency of password changes is less critical than the strength and uniqueness of the password itself. In fact, some experts believe that changing passwords too often can inadvertently lead to weaker, more predictable passwords. The focus is shifting towards a multi-layered security approach. This involves not only using strong passwords, but also ensuring they are not reused across different platforms. Furthermore, the rise of sophisticated scams, including vishing, voice phishing, facilitated by AI and call spoofing technology, means users must remain vigilant against unsolicited communications, even those that appear to originate from trusted sources like Google. The advice remains consistent. Prioritize strong, unique passwords, explore passwordless options like passkeys, and always be skeptical of communications requesting personal information. Audience impact. Users are advised to maintain strong password practices and explore passwordless options, with many expressing a desire for clearer, more direct communication from tech companies regarding security threats. So, if the widespread warnings were false, why the continued push for better security? We're diving into the real threats and how you can stay protected. Google clarifies Gmail security warning, rumors. Google has officially addressed circulating claims of a major Gmail security warning being issued to all users, unequivocally stating these reports are entirely false. In a recent blog post, the company emphasized the strength and effectiveness of Gmail's existing security infrastructure, directly refuting the inaccurate statements. Google reiterated that while malicious actors are constantly seeking ways to compromise inboxes, their protective measures effectively block over 99.9% of phishing and malware attempts. The company is actively encouraging users to adopt more secure alternatives, such as passkeys, and to diligently report any suspected phishing activities. Google highlighted its commitment to security, noting significant investments in innovation and transparent communication about potential risks and the protections in place. This stance underscores the critical need for accurate and factual information within the cybersecurity conversation. The clarification comes in the wake of a policy update where Google began deleting inactive accounts in 2023. This policy targets accounts unused for at least 2 years, as they are deemed to be at a higher risk of compromise. Google explained that unattended accounts often utilize outdated passwords, lack two-factor authentication, and are less frequently monitored for security checks, making them prime targets for hijacking and misuse for spam, malicious content, or identity theft. This initiative reflects Google's broader strategy to enhance the overall security posture of its ecosystem by removing dormant accounts that could potentially be exploited. Audience impact. The clarification has eased user anxiety about a specific mass warning, but the discussion around account security, particularly for inactive accounts, has prompted users to review their own digital hygiene and the security of older accounts. While Gmail's defenses are strong, is the traditional password truly on its way out? We're exploring the future of account access and what it means for you. Google's push beyond passwords, a security evolution. Google is actively urging its massive user base of over 2.5 billion Gmail users to enhance their account security, with a significant focus on moving away from traditional passwords. While some reports linked this advice to a recent breach, Google's primary concern is the widespread reliance on passwords, which remain a vulnerable point for account takeovers. The recent hacking of Salesforce by the group Shiny Hunters, which resulted in the compromise of business-related Gmail data like contact lists and company associations, has exacerbated these concerns. Although no Gmail passwords were stolen in that incident, the exposure of contact details and metadata has fueled an increase in targeted phishing campaigns. Attackers are leveraging this information to craft more convincing phishing emails, impersonating Google, IT departments, or trusted vendors to trick users into revealing login credentials. This includes sophisticated vishing, attacks using spoofed phone numbers that appear to originate from Google. Data indicates that phishing and vishing collectively account for approximately 37% of successful account takeovers across Google's services. The detailed information obtained from breaches allows hackers to personalize attacks, making them harder to detect. Cloudflare CTO John Graham Cummings emphasizes that email security is paramount, as compromised email accounts provide a gateway to resetting passwords for virtually all other online services. To combat this, Google is heavily promoting the adoption of passkeys, a more secure, password-less authentication method. Passkeys utilize device biometrics and are inherently resistant to phishing. Security experts like Jeff Shiner, CEO of 1Password, highlight that passkeys offer superior security compared to even complex passwords. Beyond passkeys, Google also recommends enabling two-factor authentication, 2FA via apps for an additional layer of security. Users are advised to regularly reset passwords, adopt passkeys, enable 2FA, exercise skepticism towards unsolicited messages, and utilize tools like Google's Security Checkup to monitor account activity. Audience impact. Users are being encouraged to adopt passkeys and enable 2FA, with many recognizing the increasing sophistication of phishing attacks and the vulnerability of traditional password-based security. So, with all this talk of security, what's the one thing you absolutely need to remember? We'll give you the quick recap and the ultimate call to action. That's a wrap on today's critical updates. We saw Google debunk those widespread Gmail security warnings, reminding us that vigilance is key. We also explored the evolving world of passwords and the push towards more secure alternatives like passkeys. Remember, staying informed is your best defense in the digital realm. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more essential updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all socials to stay connected.